Hi Aries, this is my second time making this video. Oh my god, that was so annoying. My camera just stopped and that was it. Didn't keep anything. So this is your February 2018 general video. I did have it split up with, I did the money first and then the love after that, and then it just, the whole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do general, and then later on I'm going to do a love, and then I'm going to do it and make them all different videos instead of one big video. I think that's why my camera shut off. All right, Aries, general. So this one right here, you did have this in your money spread, and you guys were like changing business locations or changing the way you thought about how you're doing business or making your money, just so you know. I wonder how many of those are going to pop back up. That's a good one. The cards I always see that always just pop up when I'm shuffling are like always significant. This is the Three of Wands. This is like your ships are coming in. Aries. General messages do we have for Aries? Shoot. If those pop back out, then it'll mean something to me. What general messages do we have for Aries? February 2018. Okay. Oh, Page of Wands. So this looks like this is going to be more of like a love type reading. All right, so the King of Pentacles was in your last spread. The Magician was in your... King of Pentacles was in your love spread. The Magician was in your money spread. So you have the Page of Wands. It's like a new message. You know, and the Wands is like a physical thing. So something physically is going to happen. Like, how do I describe this? So this is like really good news that's going to be coming to you, because like what's crossing you is the Magician. So either, I don't know, it's supposed to be crossing you. Some people say that it's always what's crossing you, but some people say what could be helping you or what could be hurting you. And I only read these in the upright. And I feel like this is not hurting you. I feel like the Magician is going to be helping you. Unless you have somebody who might be a little sneaky, kind of arrogant. Or there could be an arrogant person just coming along to kind of like help you. This is an Aries too. I'm pretty sure. No, that's the Emperor. Oh my god. Why am I getting Aries? Oh wait, you are Aries. Oh my god. Sorry. Okay. I know this is not the Aries card, but I'm feeling like you are like the Magician right now. Sorry, I had like a dumb moment there for a second. So like your subconscious, you're right now is a Hermit, which is basically your subconscious, and taking time out and reflecting and figuring out what your next step is. And a lot of Aries are doing that right now. And this is like a mental thing. I mean, it could be physical, but with this card here is not showing me that you're taking a step back physically. Like this is the beginning of something. This is new. This is a new physical, like a message. Something good is coming along. And the Magician is not somebody who just sits back. He does things, you know. But as far as mentally, you're kind of taking a step back. You're being enlightened. You're reflecting. Sometimes it's good. You always kind of have to take some time out for yourself and reflect upon situations. Now, it seems like in the past, you had like a love come in, a love situation, and it looked like it was really going to work out for you. But then now you went from point A to point Z in a very short period of time, because this is your past and this is you now, and you got stabbed in the back. But, you know, since this is a Ten of Swords, I mean, it already happened pretty much, or is happening now. Well, shit, January, oh my God, what a freaking crazy month. Trust me, I got stabbed in the back, I got dumped, a lot of people got fucked over, so it's kind of par for the course. Whatever was going on astrologically, a lot of us got screwed over. So I feel like this is pretty much has happened for most of us, if it's not happening right this moment. I still feel like this is kind of like past, and but this is more kind of in your subconscious still. I would say within the past couple of weeks, I feel like that you had a heartbreak. But this is a great thing. In your future, you have the World card, and this is a completion of a karmic cycle also. So it's kind of like you went through the shit you had to go through, and now you're done with it. And now, I know this is going to sound bad, but you're done with that. Now you might have another karmic cycle you have to go through, but at least you're done with this one. You're complete. You're done with whoever this person was in the beginning, and they fucked you over. You had a heartbreak, but you're like, okay, I learned something. I'm not putting myself back in that situation ever again. That's just was too much. And that person could have been a Virgo. It could be who you're thinking of if you're an Aries. Let me see here. All right. So this is you in your power. You're the Eight of Cups. You're moving on. You're like, I'm not going to do this situation anymore. I'm going to look for where the grass is greener on the other side, brighter pastures. You're like, I'm not going to go back to the situation that I was in before. You're moving on. They're moving on. Well, at least you're moving on. That's all that matters. This reading is about you. It's not about the other person anyways. They're just kind of like sidebar, you know. They're affecting you, and that's why this is showing up, or because you kind of had to take that time out. Because you did get, you know, these are both internal, this is a very spiritual card, but we are spiritual beings having a human experience, so sometimes you just have to take a step back. But that's a karmic cycle that's over. And that's good, first of all. It's good. I mean, look at her. She's freaking happy. She's like, I'm tired of this shit. She let a boob hang out. She's all about it. Whatever. All right. In your environment, the Six of Pentacles. It looks like somebody or you, I don't know, I feel like somebody's being generous towards you, maybe helping you out, maybe financially, maybe you had to move out, and maybe someone's like, hey, you know what, come live with me. Maybe you don't have to pay rent. Maybe someone's like, I'll give you some money to get you a place. I don't know, I'm getting like mom. I just heard like mom, family member, somebody's being generous, somebody wants to help you because they're like, they don't want to see you go through hell. They'd rather you just get away from the damn situation, okay? Hopes and fears, King of Pentacles. Like I said, you could be fearing, so it could be a Virgo, right? You could be like, oh my God, I hope this person doesn't come back. Or maybe you do want them to come back. Or for other people, you want to be this King of Pentacles. You want to be prosperous. You want to have abundance in your life, whether it be in a relationship or it's your work. This is who you want to be. This is who you're striving for. This is your hopes and fears. Now, this is not who you are now as of yet, but this is what you're striving for. And now, so your outcome is Knight of Wands. You're like, you're going for it. You're done. You're moving on, but you're moving on quick. And now this could be from a job. This could be from, you know, a love relationship. But you're just like, this is you. I'm not getting this as somebody. I'm getting this as you. Like, you're like, I'm done. I'm moving on, and I'm moving on quick because you are a fire sign. But be careful, though. Sometimes when you move on too quick, you kind of like, you jump into a situation where it seems like it's really good, but you didn't take the time out, like what the Hermit's telling you to do. This is kind of like basically like your advice card, is the way I see it, because this is subconsciously what it is you should be doing. But sometimes, like this guy, he jumps in and out of things quick, in and out of jobs, in and out of relationships, because he's just so ready to move on. But instead of taking the time and finding the person who's right, you kind of like you jump into the next best thing that seems great, but it's not. So be careful. And I think it's great to move on quick from something and not sit there and linger with it. But sometimes you do have to kind of take that step back and reflect and figure out what it is you learned from that situation. Because this situation was karmic, whether it could be a job or a relationship with somebody. It was a karmic completion. But be careful and don't run into the next thing that seems great or sounds great. All right. Okay, so I didn't want these to be too long, because I'm going to do your love videos and I'm going to do your money videos. I know there's a lot of people right now who are all about their money, so I think I'm going to do the money videos first for everybody. Okay, what messages do we have for Aries, February 2018? And these are like very spiritual messages, because it really, everything is very spiritual based. And I'm not talking about organized religion. I'm just talking about spirit in general. Spirit's always trying to talk to us and give us messages. What messages do we have for Aries, February 2018? Priorities. Where are your priorities? Let me just read the card to you, but I know what priorities is. It's like basically like focus on your priorities. Don't get distracted. But I do like to read these cards. I just feel like they're just so freaking magical. It says, devote time to your highest priorities, even if it means getting to bed early or later. This is a wonderful time to work on projects that are near and dear to your heart. Even if you're confused about how to approach the project, or fear whether you'll be able to accomplish your dreams, do it anyways. You'll feel elated by the time and energy you invested in your true priorities, because your inner self will feel loved and well cared for. As you invest in your priorities, you're investing in yourself. Let go of procrastination or perfectionism. Break your major goals into baby steps and take one step at a time. Revamp your schedule so that you devote regular time to your priorities. Be assertive in saying no to anything that diverts you from your path. So if really this card is for you to work on yourself as far as your priorities, it's a great card for that. It's like, you're like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to work on myself. Because that's what these kind of cards, the Hermit card, the Enlightenment, and this kind of telling you, you kind of realizing, look at how there's like, it's interesting. The light around, sorry, my kids are yelling at each other. So the light around that and the light around that, it's kind of like you're being enlightened. And you're like, you know, I'm going to take some time out and focus on myself. All right, Aries, you guys have a great February.